Boo. Hey gamers. Hello. Welcome in Paladin, welcome in Mars. Welcome in Azura, welcome in Zil. Welcome in Justin. Hello everyone, it's Fata. Thank you for being first, by the way. Very, very gamer of you. Oh my god, it's the Filipino ice cream tomboy. Me? No way. Me? This ice cream be busted. Don't call me that. Please don't call me. That's on the banned words list, along with poggers and the other one. Hello. Hi Juan, welcome in. Today is Fate of Morgana, and I totally streamed at the correct time. 10:35 is always when I start. I can't believe stream is so late. I don't know. Crazy. It wouldn't be like I was like forgetful or watching other people's streams or, you know, something ridiculous like that. Wait, if I head ta-tanne, does my hand get sticky? Yes. It would be slimy. You know, like not slimy, but you know, slime dash Y. The modifier of slime. I don't know how to describe it. You're just gonna have to try it. Oh shit, you tried it. Hey Tan, you didn't tell me how your day went. Oh shit, my day. Well, it was good. My day was interesting. Inconceivable, or however it's spelled. I just got back from a school meeting that was useless. Oh, yeah, they're gonna be pretty useless until, like, college, so, GG, good luck. How was your day, also, if I may return the question without answering the question first? My day... it was chill. I just gamed. I played some new games today. Annoying. What else? What else did I do? Damn. And then I just, like, hung out for a while. I played a little 14. Floopert is also playing 14 today for the first time. Congrats. It would dissolve. Oh, no, I wouldn't willingly dissolve you. That's silly. Anyway, glad to hear that. My day starts with your oh, based. That's so sweet of you. You said that earlier and I was like, oh, bro. Gonna cook rice, see a tan. Typical Asian. For real though, whenever, like, sometimes my family will be out and then they'll call me and I'm like, oh, they miss me? I wonder if it's something interesting, or they're asking if I want dinner from someplace, or oh my gosh, my mom. I answer the phone, it's like, oi, cook rice. And that's it, that's the whole call. Cook rice, love you. And then I go cook rice like a typical Asian wife. Boo-hoo. Yeah, I mean, every Asian knows the good old stick your finger in the rice to measure the water level. Absolutely though. Relatable. Shake. Let's go. Finger. Wait. I mean, you don't finger your rice. Fuck your protein powder. I've not heard that. Isn't it boiling? No. When you're washing your rice, you gotta wash it more than once, of course, to get the peak. What do you call that? The peak feel? Mouth feel? What's the proper word for mouth feel? Damn. I'm so sorry I can only remember that term. Texture? Consistency. Yeah. Right, correct. Left some rice in fridge, heat it up, add some meat or whatever, bye. Yeah, right? There's rice in the fridge. Make it. But yeah, you need to wash it multiple times. Get all that starch out of there or whatever. And then put some soap and water in it. Welcome in, Meryl. And you can add, like, detergent, yeah. Personally, I like softener myself because that's what makes the rice soft. Then you just like stir it around with your hands and then you pour out the water, but then you add fresh water in and then you measure it with like the knuckle of your finger, like in between, or the third one, I forgot. Wait, one, two, the second one. You stick it into the bottom of the rice, hot, and then if it seems right, it's right. Tancha. Is this real? No. Don't wash your food with soap. I mean, isn't it weird? I mean, some people wash their food with soap, like fruits sometimes, which is kind of like bizarre, I think. But it makes it spicy. You think soap is spicy? Weak tongue. Anywho, today is Fata Morgana. Let's just read through this bitch, honestly. That's what we do every Thursday. I thought it was gonna end earlier. I thought like 4 streams ago was the last episode, but it's not, apparently. Apparently there's a longer... Apparently there's a true story, and then there's like other things that we can explore if we're interested. If I look at the achievements, it says I unlocked 6 out of 16, which... that's not like a good outlook for a visual novel. Typically, you're higher than that at the end. I am not feeling good. Oh, you washed it with soap. Oh no. Oh god, he's dying. Fatal Morganal time, finale part 7. Welcome back to finale part 21. Today, we think we're at the end. Are we? Also, hi Maro, welcome in. Thank you for the drink. Visual novels are 4 to 6 hours, no? I've been playing this for 26.8 hours. That's more than 4 and 6. Is it me or is this a new hairstyle? Yeah, I've had this for a while. But like, after I did this model, I was like, I want different hair. So I did different hair. The end is when the tragic story kills us. Ooh, hold on. Oh, like us? Yeah, I bet. They were like, some painting in-game was like, oh, your story will kill you. Yoop. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Yoop. Do you remember this Manga Gamer logo? It reminds me of fucking... It has the energy of Yandere Dev for some reason. And like his whole game. And I wish it didn't remind me of that because honestly, I remember seeing fucking... what was it? Cub Scouts videos about Yandere de... no, what is it actually? Fuck, Yandere Sim. And like... seeing like the Attack on Titan mod and the Big Head mod, it's like a memory cemented in there, and I wish it wasn't in there. I wish his face with the cum chalice wasn't in there too, but some things you can't get rid of when you associate with a name. It's the heart and the tile tilted. Yeah, it is. Cum chalice. Fuck, I forgot. Yeah, you gotta my milk. Quote quote. There's so many good essays on Yonder. Yeah, he did a lot of bullshit, didn't he? Hold on, I'm gonna just yoop. His story, multiple wild. That face when the queen died before Yandere. Oh, fuck. She couldn't. Damn it. My queen. She never got the chance to experience Yandere Sim. Fuck. That would have been her favorite game for sure. I'm so sad. Rest in peace. Don't worry, I'll give you a happier thought. Both Christian and Yandere Dev would have an epic showdown in jail. Fuck, bro. Oh, imagine them at lunchtime. Everyone's surrounding them. They're fucking going at it, punching each other. Who's the worst degenerate? That's the fight. That's the title of the fight that someone posted to YouTube. Vid essays on YouTube, yeah, they're fun to binge. Oh, yeah. My sister actually told me she binged a bunch of, like, you know those 3-hour-long serial killer documentaries? I was like, oh. So it's in your recommendeds too. I see. Christian escaped jail though, GG. He did? What the fuck? Or she did? What the fuck? Why? What happened? Also, hi Wise. Peak. Hello, Wise. Vid essays would be peak for you. That makes sense. That's in character. Oh, I remember what happened. We got reminded of our... Okay, here. One, we got threatened... White-haired girl, Giselle, got threatened at knife point by Michelle. She could not speak, and we were like, oh damn, she must be really scared. Turns out she had sexual trauma, and she was in the middle of the woods, like, running. Stabbed, also. She got fucking shanked. She ran, and she almost collapsed. It's also raining, so she's out there, like, struggling. And then she blacks out, I think, and then wakes up here, in Man's house, as you can see. There he is. We haven't met this man or seen his PNG. I feel called out, but it's not a call out. It's like a respect statement. Like, it's cool because it fits your character, you know? Your character and your personality real, parentheses. The average day in the House of Freedom. Yeah, true. This shit happens every fucking chapter, bro. Well, what have we been through? Let's have a funny, cute little recap of what we've been through. First one, incest. Second one, bestiality. Third one, wife abuse. Fourth one was fake, actually. Fourth one we thought was like, oh, I have the touch of death, and we're forbidden lovers, and you still die in the end. Like that kind of tragedy. Fake. Was not real, was a figment of this girl's imagination. She wishes that happened. This is what really happened to her. Sexual trauma. This has been a fucking wild visual novel so far. Wait, new character? This can't be near the end. Some of the characters are side characters, like they'll introduce them just because they need to, you know? Base chapter 3? What did I say for sure? Oh yeah. It was in the industrial era too. That's how you know it was real. I also forgot this man. Ah no, this is the I assume this is the Michelle voice. You start losing all hope once the cold gets that deep in you, reaches down to your core. Take me at my word, please, just one sip. Take a sip of my soup, you'll feel like a whole new gal. No, it's his milk, actually. Unironic. He's making her drink stove milk. I forgot her voice. Oh god, oh fuck. A heart-wrenchingly pleasant aroma wafted up with the steam from within the wooden cup. Succumbing to the sweet smell, I lifted the cup up to my lips for just one sip. And the warmth that struck... Ooh, boo, 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 boo. Hold on, I didn't drink water enough. Hitting on all the problematic tropes got that checklist running. True. It is... our check? Listed. Our list? Checked. I mean... Oops. And the warmth that spread through me brought tears to my eyes. Perhaps there really was kindness in the world. A ripple scratch. Ooh, boo, 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 boo. Oh, visual novel reader? Hello? People can read words? What the fuck? Hold on. Maybe I'm not, like, in it. I need to fix myself. Reading. Ugh. Difficult. Why did I do this stream? I can't read. A ripple spread across the surface of the milk. I heard a gentle sigh come from the man beside me, after which he said with a smile, "You should take it easy for the day." I had lost the willpower to think about anything. I didn't care what had happened to me or why I was here, who he was, or even where this was. I spent the whole day in bed, same, just watching the sun slowly slide across the wooden floor. It felt like I was somewhere far, far away. At times, I felt like a lost child, and at times like a sickly old woman on her deathbed. Hi Wise, welcome in. Watching the sun travel gave me a renewed awareness of the passage of time, and the fact that each moment that went by was another moment I was alive. I realized then that it had been a while since I had gotten more than a brief glimpse at any sunlight. It almost surprised me how colorful the world seemed beneath the sun's light, something I didn't get much of in the dark mansion. Oh yeah, also the mansion was like not lit at all. Like no windows. No, there were windows, but they were boarded. No windows, no light. Oh, the only one light was Michelle's fucking PNG of a candle. And that's it. That's all the light he wanted in his fucking edgelord house. Only after losing something do you realize how much you need it. Warm milk, the light shining through the window, and a bed that smelled like springtime. With those three things, my heart slowly began to defrost, and I started to regain the willpower to stand on my own 2 feet. I'm over my trauma. Thank you for everything. You sure you're in any shape to be on your feet? Yes, I'm fine. I'm not hurt. You looked pretty beat up to me. You're not hurt. You got stabbed? Right? Am I remembering wrong? No, she definitely got stabbed and she ran. That's... Ma'am, you... you got stabbed. Did I? But you look a lot better now. And you're talking a lot more clearly than before. You've been very generous despite having never met me before, and for that you have my deepest gratitude. Without your help, I would no longer be in this world. Yeah, you were about to die. That's what I was saying. I don't deserve your thanks. You are alive now because God's guidance made it so. God? I came across you early this morning as I was heading into the forest to hunt. Imagine my surprise seeing a young lady like you on the ground in my path. What were you doing in the forest? You don't have to tell me if you'd rather not. Everyone's got their own share of personal problems. You're not going to demand I talk? Abused! Damn! Wow, they really put that line in there to hammer it in that she has been through some shit. I have no reason to force you to do anything. You looked like you'd been to hell and back. What? I could tell just looking at you. Now then, do you have somewhere you can go? Somewhere to go? Of course I don't. I can't go back to the capital or the mansion. Penis. I exist, welcome. If not, then why don't you stay here? With me. Here? Sure, it's a small village. We're self-sufficient and we all help each other out. I guess it's not the man that I thought it was. It's a different man, but oh well. Victorici, it's not that hard to get me to say penis. You could have just like typed it in any normal circumstance. I would have said penis. Type in... Don't type in anything. Never mind. No tax Hungary. No tax Hungary. Hold on. Wait a minute. No tax hungry lords know we built the place up either, so we keep everything we make. We're pretty remote as a result, and the harvest isn't fantastic, but I'm sure you'll find it comfortable here. The rest of the villagers will be glad to have you. What do you say? Sorry, Mom. What I'm about to do might make them... fuck? What's that meme? What's that meme where it's like worded exactly like this? What I'm about to do. Ah, you gonna make me act up. You gonna make me do something I'm gonna regret. Wow, Casey Frey is so funny. What I'm about to do might make the rest of the family's lives more difficult, but I don't want to have to feel any more pain. If I really wouldn't be inconveniencing you, if it's really okay, then yes, I would like to stay here. That's great to hear. I was loath to send you back out there in your current condition. I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? The name's... Ho ho! Amedee. Amedee. How do you say it, chat? I don't know how to say the little accent ones. Amedee. That's my... That's not a real name. They just key smash. That's not real. Amedee. Oh, he's only going to say it once anyway, so... There's no way someone can have that many uppercase commas. They're not called that. Absolutely not. They are not called that, but I still support you very much. Accents. Just one lowly villager of many. I'm Giselle. Giselle? That's a beautiful name. If I'm not mistaken, there should be a vacant house. Yeah, for me? Like, you just have a house ready? Damn. Clean it up and you can call it home. I couldn't possibly ask for that. I doubt others would like it if I just took a house for myself. That shouldn't be an issue. I'm the village's representative, more or less. Representative? Like the chief? Only in name, though. As I mentioned, we're not on any lord's maps, so I don't have much representing to do. The only reason I ended up in charge is because I'm a bit more educated than anyone else. I'm a smart boy. It was a long time ago, but I understudied with a priest. Because of that, I'm familiar with the Bible's teachings. The ins and outs of priesthood. Sorry. So rather than a chief, the people of the village look at me more like a priest. Someone is being nice to Giselle. How will this backfire? Ooh, you're right. It could be, horrible. Wouldn't be much fun if the church found out about that. They're liable to think I'm acting unordained. Then you believe in God? That's quite the question. Of course God exists. He's always watching over us. That's why you survived, because he protected you. I understand that your faith can waver when you're going through times of tribulation, but those are the times when it's most important to keep sight of who you are. Right. Now, you get some rest. Tomorrow I'll show you around the village. Thank you. I truly mean it. I really, sincerely appreciate everything. Don't mention it, Giselle. This is your village now too, so you don't need to act like a stranger anymore. Okay. Yay! An upswing? Doubt. So he's Amedee. Yes, he seems like a nice man. Maybe here, I can live in peace. It'll be alright, I'm sure. Yeah. I wasn't silly enough to believe my life would be perfect, but I had found a tiny fragment of my lost hope. Let's hope she keeps that. While I had once been ready to give up on absolutely everything, I was starting to feel like I might be able to smile again, eventually. Like I might be able to get back on my feet. And in order to do that, I had to cast aside my past once more. Forget everything that had happened at the Boulanger estate, and everything that had happened at that mansion. Forget about Michel. There was one niggling curiosity, though, that I couldn't shake. Something that he had said before I left. My chemical romance. My very existence threatens to tear down that house. The cursed youngest son of the Boulanger family. Michelle, who made a pact with the devil, who is supposed to be dead, but is very much alive. What did he mean by that? Why would people think he was dead? No, I don't care about Michelle one bit. What did he mean by this? Forget it. Forget everything. Ta-da! She's healing, question mark? Oh, it's blue, that means it's Michelle. Let's fucking go. Ugh. The house was, edit has, let me take, hydrate. Hydrate or dihydrate? Fuck. The house was, as it had always been, wrapped in a thick silence. Giselle's shadow, which had been lurking in the halls for about a month, was nowhere to be found. She hadn't come back since running off that day. My secret was still safe. Her efforts had, in the end, been all for naught. Back to the way things were. But despite my mind telling me that it was for the best, I felt a kind of guilt seething in the back of my chest. Almost like I threatened a girl at knife point. Zam. And any attempts to figure out why only made me feel worse. But the look on her face then... Please, hear me out. I didn't know anything about you. I wasn't sniffing around or trying to bring you harm in any way. She seemed like super scared for some reason. Was that really just her putting on an act because I revealed her scheming? She was screaming though, and she looked genuinely terrified when she knocked my hand away. Oh, maybe she didn't get stabbed. Almost. I'm not falling for anything, especially not her. I feel like I know that frenzied panic. Something doesn't add up. Be quiet. Silence, please. My head was pounding beyond belief. I couldn't stand anything. This world, the creature I was, the witches whispering. God, my mind is so twisted. Fuck. The archangel looking down upon me seemed to be cackling from somewhere far out of reach. Me, the fallen angel, and Michael, the archangel, laughing at me, mocking me. So forever, that's not forever, oops. So, for whatever it was worth, to escape from his gaze. I once again drew the drapes over the stained glass window, enveloping myself in this mansion in darkness. I'm so glad we get more Michelle. He's so fun. Oh. Village child, hold on.
Whoa! It's someone new! Hey, where are you from? You gonna be here long? Are you?
We hardly ever get visitors here, so they're downright awestruck by you. You'll be getting a lot of attention for a little, but please don't let it get to you.
No, that's just fine. I'll do my best to get along with everyone.
Haha, you've got a spark in you that wasn't there yesterday. Anything in particular that cheered you up?
In particular, once I decided I was going to stay here, I just sort of started feeling better about things. And I figured I couldn't stay gloomy forever.
I see. Glad to hear it.
And it's all thanks to you, Amade.
Keep thanking me like that and my cheeks might get stuck red. Awooga. In any event, I said I'd show you around yesterday, so how about we do that?
Hi JB, welcome in.
I will stretch, I will drink, thank you. How's the art grind been going lately? Are you perchance doing a monthly challenge where you draw art every day? That is cracked and based, I think. Stretchy. Good. Thank you. It's hot. How you? True. And my fan's not on. It's quite... It's also pretty hot, but it's getting into fall season, so that's, it's pretty good. Cooling off in the mornings, at least. So far it's been great. And no, I'm not doing it every day, but it looks like it. Oh! But either way, I'm shilling your work. His work is very good. Please go check out his Twitter. It's very nice. He also is a game dev and he streams. He streams the process. It's pixel art and it's really based.
Lead the way.
That said, we're a modest little village of about 100. That was more than I thought it was gonna be. Everyone knows everyone.
For that size, it looks pretty big to me. Amade taking the lead, we walked through the village, passing by crop fields and milk cows, presumably shared among the villagers. Houses were scattered across an area that seemed far too large for only 100 people. Actually, getting a better look at them, the buildings were dilapidated, looking more like ruins than residences.
Once upon a time, this was a city rather than a village.
When your ancestors lived here?
Oh no, we were drifters fortunate enough to come across some decent looking land, so we stuck around.
Hee 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 hee, of course.
Big agree, let's go. Shake? Nice. Also, welcome in, Free Note. How you been?
How do you know what it was like before then?
There were a few stone tablets left behind, and based on what we were able to extract from their texts, this area used to be a large city with a booming economy rivaling that of the capital. There weren't hundreds, but thousands of people bustling about. Merchants from afar came in droves. It was much like how the capital is now. Actually, this area is more open to foreigners. Was more open. People of all different races speaking as many different languages. It was evidently quite the sight and sound.
I had no idea there was a city here.
That's what happens when a place is wiped from history. I couldn't tell you how reliable the tablets are, but if you take them at their word, this city lost everything in just a single week.
What?
People, crops, livestock, all dead. Maybe it was a natural disaster, a famine, a plague, I can't say for sure. This is what the tablets said, though. Ooh, Jesus! Jump scare!
I've been good, God kitten, let's go. What breed? Very cute, very nice.
Please don't say girl. Please don't say Discord kitten. Say psych right now. We have been cursed by the witch. Oh, that's it?
Cursed by the witch?
Look over there. You see that river? There used to be a magnificent bridge crossing it, but there's hardly there's hardly anything left of it. If you continue along the path beyond the fallen bridge, there's a forest. That's where I found you. The deeper parts of the forest are so dense you can't see anything but tree trunks and leaves. It's an eerie place, wrapped in a cloud of darkness. It's a female kitten, unrelated to Discord. Okay, good, good. But tuxedo cats are super cute, I'm glad. You got the fucking Tom and Jerry cat. Black and white cats are very nice. Sam, I'm happy. I hope that you spend a lovely life together. If you make it through that, there's a mansion, which is said to be cursed. Ooh, I don't know anything about that mansion. Ooh! The witch who supposedly destroyed the city lives in the house deep in the forest. She's been there for years and years and years, and she casts her curse on anyone who goes near it. The city was so large that the mansion was actually in its borders. My guess is the bridge was built to mark the road leading to it. Now, as you can see, the bridge is gone and the houses still standing are practically in ruins. But the mansion alone looks just as it did back then. The witch living in the mansion goes by the name Morgana. According to the records, someone by that same name was executed in this area for witchcraft. And even in death, she continues to bear her grudge against mankind.
couldn't be me.
Who knows how much of it is true, though? Truth or fiction, the story has taken root in this region. The city's history may be lost, but the legend of the witch continues to be told. People have a tendency to keep stories alive that scare them. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you.
No, I'm fine.
You're best staying away from the mansion in the forest at any rate. Haha, there's no saying what might happen if curiosity gets the better of you. Better safe than sorry, if you ask me. Aside from the mansion, this is as peaceful a village as you'll find. I don't know where you came from, but I'm glad you didn't I'm drinking. It's been so long since I've had a cat that you forgot you were mildly allergic. Uh-oh. Well, you know, I'd say it's still worth. People who have lactose intolerance still drink milk because they game. They still eat cheese because they game. And I think you're valid. It's definitely worth. I don't know where you came from, but I'm glad you didn't end up wandering up there.
I know all about the mansion and who lives there. I was there, after all, with Michelle for a full month. But I don't remember any cursed witch. Just a man with a bone-chilling glare. Maybe the rumors about a witch living there were spread by him. Or perhaps even his family. I could see them doing that. But none of that matters to me anymore. I'm never going anywhere near that house again. The witch's curse, Michelle, they're nothing to me. Nothing to me. Nothing to me. With nowhere else to go, I ended up in this small village. There was no denying that there was very little to speak of here, but I found peace in that nothingness. I couldn't have been more blessed that such a kind man had found me and welcomed me into his village. The village ran entirely on its own crops and livestock. They had no currency, merely bartered among themselves. Coming from a merchant's family, everything felt so new. I had never plowed a large plot of land, milked a cow, or used a loom before. At first, I wasn't sure what to think, being such a departure from my lifestyle in the capital. But over time, I grew more comfortable with my new life, and people of the village started thinking of me as one of them.
Come on, Giselle, play with us. We're playing hide and seek today.
Can't, sorry, I'm spinning yarn. Typical maiden thing, sorry.
You can do that later. Come on, play with us.
Stop that. Don't pull on my skirt. Oh, well, alright, you win. When I'm done with this, I'll join you.
And no ditching. We'll be down at the square, okay?
Got it. See you there. Whoa.
The kids have taken quite a liking to you.
Amade. You think so?
They've been incredibly lively since you arrived. Children are more sensitive than adults.
Sensitive?
They're very perceptive of how others are feeling. If you begrudgingly play along, they'll pick up on that quickly. You like children, and that's a wonderful thing. There's not a good woman in the world who dislikes children. Anyway.
Why, thank you. I don't think it's so much that I like them, as I'm kind of a big kid myself. I genuinely enjoy hide and seek, but that's not going to earn me any points.
I like kids too. Watching them, it gives me faith that this world has a bright future.
Bright future? I'd never looked at them that way. They seem to like you quite a bit too, Amade.
Thanks. Though I'd rather give my affection to my own kids. Ah.
Oh, you have children.
Oh, heavens, no. Oh, I thought that was obvious enough. I'm talking about the future.
I see. But knowing you, Amade, I'm sure you'll find someone right for you and have kids of your own in no time. Drinking water. I am proceeding without comment. I do not want to make jokes in this point in time. They are having a normal conversation. I am a normal person.
That's illegal. Do not assume. Don't call me out like I would, because I wouldn't. It's not that easy, sadly. Even in such a small village, there are no ladies who would take interest in me. Oh, there are no... The women don't like me.
You don't give yourself enough credit. I'm fully confident you'll find someone soon enough.
Do you really think so?
Absolutely.
Then perhaps you could be that person. Oh, he's making the moves on her. Already? You just picked her up in the forest a day ago. Chill, bro.
Pardon?
I won't pressure you into it, of course. Oh, sure. But I think it would be marvelous to have you in my life in a bigger way.
But it's a little soon for me to think about settling down like that.
It is pretty sudden, I admit. Take all the time you need to consider it. Damn, he really said think about it. Wench.
Alright. I have to go play with the kids now.
Have fun.
I wonder if he really meant it. Amadei is a nice fellow, and I'm sure living here would be wonderful. But I can't help feeling something isn't right here.
Yeah, Lady Jesus. You're right.
Why am I thinking about him now of all times? That man has no redeemable qualities.
Damn. Me and who?
That man has no redeemable qualities. Not one.
Zam, and that's the comment.
As it turned out, Amadei was serious about his proposition, and he brought it up every time we ran into each other.
Oh, persistent.
Unable to give him an answer, I found myself constantly apologizing to him. Soon, winter started giving way to spring. On a day when the air still had a brisk winter bite, and budding seedlings battled to break through the earth, the seams holding the village together began to come loose.
Did it now?
That day, the village men were gathered in the square talking. They all had stern looks on their faces. It was clear that something had happened. I obviously couldn't stick my head in, so I waited until they were done and caught Amadei. While it was rather awkward, I was still more comfortable asking him for information than anyone else.
Actually...
With a dejected look on his face, he started explaining.
A lord found out about this village.
What?
And he said he's going to place this land under his rule, meaning he'll start collecting taxes. Oh, taxes! No! In addition, he's also demanding we pay 5 years' worth of back taxes for our unauthorized use of the land.
What? That's ridiculous!
Yes, it most certainly is. We obviously don't have the means to pay 5 years' taxes. There's no reason for him to take over this village at all. We're completely isolated from the surrounding area, after all. But if we resist, he could send soldiers. It doesn't matter how absurd his claim to the village is. We have no We have no choice but to comply.
That's terrible. What are we going to do then?
We're going to do as the Lord demands. The 5 years' taxes will have to be paid in installments. Some of the men suggested we abandon the land and find somewhere else, but it would take time to cultivate the land and plant new crops. It's no trivial task. We'll just have to make do with these changes. We'll use more of the land to grow and try to be more efficient. Will you help in the fields?
Of course. This village is my home now too.
Thank you, Giselle. It will be difficult, but if we all pitch in, I'm sure we can get through this.
Excuse me. I thought the same thing. Hi Kasu, welcome in.
Thank you for the stretch also. I need to remind myself to do that more and sit up straight. I wrote myself a sticky note to here's what I put. Sit up straight, shoulders. Tongue on roof of mouth. It's the mewing thing that I'm trying out. I want to see if it's like effective and if I can actually get into it. And then the third one is drink water. And hopefully I look down into the left more, and so, but so far it hasn't been working, so thank you for the stretch and the drink. How have you been, my guy?
I thought the same thing. If we all work together, we could make it through this rough patch.
5 years worth of taxes is a rough patch?
But the collection of taxes brought more than just a burden for everyone to share. It brought emotional strain and conflict to the village too.
Sticky note needs to be attached to a timer so it moves, and you remember it exists outside of your environment probably. Attached to a timer? So it moves. Oh, do you mean like I should periodically like have a reminder or something, like an alarm? I also like set an alarm for like stuff I had to take, and then I kept like missing it by an hour either way because I never activated the alarm, so I may be stupid. But I do my best.
Your family has more hands to work the fields. I have a sickly child. You expect him to work any harder than he is?
I know you're hiding grain in your cellar. You have more than us. Let us keep a little grain. You have more. No, you have more. You both have more than us.
When their comfortable lives fell under attack, the villagers' top priority became their own property. The cooperation was only temporary, and before long, everyone became a threat. The negative energy only built on itself, its growth accelerating like a boulder rolling down a hill. And it wasn't long before their sights fell on me, the outsider.
Come on, get moving.
Ow! Stop that! Why are you doing this?
I'll stop once you've told us everything.
Told you what?
Oh, she got...
One morning, a man dragged me from my house and took me to the square. There, the entire rest of the village was gathered, all eyes on me.
Mood.
What? What's this about?
Oh, don't play stupid. We all know it was you.
What was me?
The thief. Aww?
Midday? From the crowd appeared someone I knew quite well. The ever-affable village representative. The man who had saved my life. But in his eyes now
I thought you were better than that.
was contempt, anger, scorn. So many different shades of negativity. I recognized what I saw in his glare immediately, as someone who had been subjected to those looks before. But why? For what reason was he looking at me like that? I couldn't make sense of what was happening, so I just stood there stupefied.
There's been a rise in reports of people having things stolen lately. This village is too small to attract bandits, though. Since the Lord now demands we pay him taxes, even the smallest item lost can have a dramatic impact on a family's living conditions. What you've done is no joke.
Wait just a second! I haven't stolen anything! Why do you think
You have been seen in the act.
What?
So long as there is testimony against you, your guilt is assured.
Who says they saw me? I swear, I didn't do anything. They're obviously lying.
You're the one who's lying. You've been playing us for fools this whole time. Everything was fine until you showed up. We managed not to get found until you showed up.
No, that's not my fault.
Giselle, apologize to the village and return what you've taken.
Amade, don't you believe me?
There were multiple witnesses. Several different people saw you stealing. I've known these people long enough to be family, and I trust them like family too. They're not liars.
But no, they're framing me. I didn't steal anything, I swear.
Framing you? Now you want to put this on us, woman? Unbelievable. Have you forgotten we welcomed you into our village?
Amade, please believe me. You of all people should believe me.
You've been avoiding me of late, haven't you?
What?
Because you had something to hide, correct?
No, I...
What other reason could you have to avoid me? It couldn't have been my persistent asking you to be my wife. That's ridiculous. You want to be my wife, right?
What? Why? How can he say these things? Why won't he believe me?
Now, return the things you've stolen.
I can't. I never stole anything. How am I supposed to return something I don't have?
I see. So you've already moved the stolen goods. She said she doesn't have them anymore, folks. How should we deal with this? Huh?
Rough her up. Rough her up till she talks.
Oh no.
Yeah, she's not getting off that easy. Give us back our property.
Why is this happening to me? The harsh new rulership has driven these people mad. I need to get away from this village, quick.
Restrain her. Oh, she run. Oh, she dead.
No, get your hands off me.
Have you forgotten everything we've done for you? All that matters is you don't have to suffer. Is that it?
I didn't do anything.
Take her to my house. I'll deal with her. We'll make her tell us everything.
Stop. You've all gone mad.
Oop. I need to turn on my YouTube studio light. Tee.
Please, come to your senses.
She is dead.
With men on all four sides of me, I was dragged into Amade's house. He sat coolly in a chair, and they shoved me to my knees before him.
I'll ask you this one more time, Giselle. Where did you put the things you stole?
And I'll keep giving you the same answer. I didn't take anything from anyone. Please believe me.
Do you swear, with God as your witness? Oh, God has entered the chat.
I do. I swear with all my heart.
You don't actually believe her, do you, Amade? She not only sold us out to a lord, she's now threatening to make our lives downright impossible.
Again, that's just a coincidence. Listen to me, Amade.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the woman hath Oh, is this the torture one? It might be, uh-oh. Thus they is... Oh, man. Lord word, hard to read. Hold on. Lord, saith. Thus saith. We'll see. It's only dudes in this house, and I don't like the ratio. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the woman hath committed 3 sins. She has lied, she has stolen, and she has betrayed her fellow man.
Why are you doing this, Amade? You were such a good man.
Oh? I'm deeply disappointed in you, Giselle. As much as I don't want to do this, I have to get the truth from you. Oh? Oh no.
Amade. Of course. Why didn't I see it? I'm still just an outsider to them. Why would he believe a stranger's word over the word of the village? His family.
The water. Oh, he's bringing out the water.
What?
A man... Oh, I got excited. I read it in my regular voice.
A man set a wooden well bucket on the floor in front of me. In it wasn't clean water from the well, though, but grimy, murky wastewater. They're gonna put me in poo-poo water. I reflexively turned my head from the stench, but a man behind me grabbed me by the hair. And before I had a chance to realize what was happening, the world around me went brown.
She's drowning.
I struggled with
Oh, Sam. I know, Jesus. Cover her with the hair and shove her in poo-poo water. That's kind of rough.
I struggled with all my might to break free, but my arms were tied behind my back, and I didn't have strength to overpower the man. I didn't have the strength to overpower the man holding my head down. Reflexively gasping for air, a stream of filthy water poured into my mouth. Ugh, gross.
Pull her out. We get nothing if she dies. Ah. Put her back in. No! And keep at it until she decides she's ready to talk.
No.
How unsightly.
Gross.
And to think I ever considered marrying this woman. Ooh.
Stop.
We can stop whenever you want, Giselle. You just have to tell us the truth.
Please. Help.
Oh man. Man, oh man.
Eee. I was I was given no time to rest. My head shoved into the bucket, then pulled out just long enough for me to steal a breath before going back in, over and over again. Not a person in that room objected to the abuse I was receiving. I had prayed for a good harvest with these people. They had taught me how to use a loom, something I had never touched before. We had laughed together, lived together. They were normal people. Perfectly ordinary, kind, helpful, friendly people. Not at all cruel or inhumane.
Poo water background. This is what she sees.
But now they burned with a frenzy that overshadowed all my memories of them, and every gargle, gasp, and grunt they got from me fueled that fire. Dozens of eyes laced with madness stared down upon me, rejoicing at my suffering. Gross. My consciousness was slipping away from me. I thought I could hear laughing and chattering, but it all passed through my ears as mere noise. Nothing I could make sense of.
Hey.
Huh?
Stay with me.
Midday?
Oh, thank goodness. You're awake.
Wait, what was I just doing? Right, I was in the forest, on the verge of death. Then Amadei found me and...
We almost lost valuable manpower there. We were just discussing what to do with you, Giselle, and we decided to make you village property. Uh-oh. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Is this story about to go where I think it's going to go? Oh fuck. Girl almost had poo-induced amnesia. Yowzers. Oh my god. Can you imagine being so loopy and so stinky that like you think you resetted your life? I think they mean yard work.
No, he didn't save me.
If you agree to work for us, we'll put this whole nasty mess behind us. You may be worthless in the fields and terrible with the loom, but there's plenty you can help with.
What are you going to make me do?
You like to get your hands dirty. And considering I found you half dead in the forest, I doubt the rest of you is any cleaner. Huh? Oh, never mind, you might be raising. Praying they mean yard work. Please, please, just, you mean dirty in the field, right? Dirty in the field? I don't think it's yard work. How can Fata get worse? Every day I think it can't get worse. Truly, every single stream I'm like, wow, that kind of got worse. Wow, that kind of got worse. But this is like the peak, right? Tragedy and love and trauma. It can't get worse. Damn. This is more based on chapter 3? Damn. Actually, yeah. Fuck. I have to read this? Fuck. Shit, dude.
Medea.
It seems we've come to an agreement. I'll keep watch over her starting today, to make sure she stays in line and doesn't steal anything else.
30 stays in line. The way they're looking at me. They didn't have to spell it out. No. Anything but that. Please, have mercy.
If you're begging for mercy, that means you know you've done something wrong.
Oh.
Let's see. There is one way, Giselle.
What?
Give back what you stole, naturally. But if you're going to insist that's not possible, then bring us something of equal value.
Oh, thank God there's a way to get out of this, but oh, can she find something of equal value? Fool! Fata Morgana finale part 7. It gets more worse. Not clickbait, real, horrible, tragedy. Gone wild.
And if you can't do that, then your life belongs to the village.
The men were cackling. They knew I couldn't do it, and they were enjoying watching me squirm.
Take your pick, Giselle.
Something of equal value. If I can get that, then you'll set me free? In that moment, a little bit of darkness bubbled up in my heart. Something maleficent whispered in my ear.
Oh. If you're in need of money, help yourself to some of the furniture. There's a village not far from here. Trade it for food, and then make your way to a larger town.
His words echoed in my head like an angel. I think I know where you can get something worth some money. The mansion in the forest has some fairly valuable furniture in it. Oh God, when did I become? You can steal some of that to sell for good money. Such a despicable woman.
You mean the cursed mansion?
You expect us to go there? Are you out of your mind? Anyone who goes near that house is killed by the witch's curse.
There is no witch living there. There is no curse.
Giselle, what do you know about that mansion?
I lived there for a while. Well, for a month.
You what? Steel's record collection? Oh, Steel's his fucking limited edition release vinyls of MCR and like Fallout Boy and all that. Take the posters off as well from like the actual concerts.
You what?
The son of a noble lives there. He's human, and he's alone.
A noble? What's a noble boy doing this far from the city?
I presume he was banished there. I was sent to the mansion from the capital to act as his servant. There was plenty of value in the house. Shelves, lined with books. There should be more than enough to pay the Lord 5 years There should be more than enough to pay the Lord 5 years' worth of taxes.
Is what you're saying true?
I would not lie. As bewilderment spread through Amade's house, I was unable to look at anything but the floor. I couldn't stop trembling. To protect myself, I had sold out Michelle.
Yeah, I would too. The bitch tried to fucking kill you. Like, knife to throat. And you wanna forget about him. Bada bing, bada boom. I think it works out a little. Honey, I think you're fine.
You swear there's just a single man living in that house?
Bada bing, bada boom, baby gabagool. It's right there.
Yeah, it's only him.
Alright. If it turns out you're lying, you'll pay.
Okay, everyone, you heard her. Tell all the young men to get ready. We're going up to the mansion in the forest. And just to be safe, make sure everyone brings something they can use as a weapon. And you, Giselle, you're coming with us. You'll be leading the way. Listen to me. Don't think about trying to run.
Right?
Bada bing, bada boom, put him in the slammer. Prank him, John.
On the cusp of springtime, I found myself trekking through the dreary forest I had thought I would never set foot in again. How had I ended up here? How come I could never manage to avoid getting myself in these situations? And who would have guessed that my reason for returning to the mansion would be to loot it? I prayed for God to show even a little mercy and ensure Michelle wasn't around.
He's around. He hasn't left that house for 10 years.
Though I knew the chances of that happening were almost zero. After several hours of walking, we broke through the thick woods and the mansion appeared before us. Like its surroundings, the house was bleak and uninviting. Even the midday sun seemed disinterested in shining its light upon it. Despite, on the surface, there not being much of anything impressive about it, the entire mob stood speechless before its overwhelming presence. But the men had weapons, and they were fueled by avarice, which gave them the courage to approach this place they wouldn't normally otherwise.
Excuse me. Door won't open. I think it's barred from the inside. It would seem someone really does live in this cursed place. I'm honestly surprised. Even more so that it's not a witch, but just a noble.
The door's old. We could break it down. Yeah, let's bust it down.
Hold on. There's no need to be barbaric. Did you even consider knocking on the door like normal people?
My brother in Christ, they're going to loot the house. I don't think you would go, hi, I mean, you know, Michelle would, because he doesn't fucking care about his furniture, but they don't know that. They're just going to fucking ram it down.
You sound like a band of thieves.
That's something else coming from you. Who do you think proposed this plan, Giselle? You! Alright, men. You ready for lives of luxury? Break down that door. Bang!
Stop it.
It's the damn nobles who make our lives so hard.
They deserve to be robbed. Break it. Break down the door.
Please, stop this.
Break it down. Break it down. Break it down. Barb Eric. Hi, Hybrid. Welcome in. Barb Eric. That should be someone's name in fucking Final Fantasy 14.
Stop!
Bang! They did not stop.
All their repressed emotions detonated. They battered the door again and again and again, and in a few minutes' time, it was on the verge of collapse. They shouted and cheered and hooted like madmen as my peaceful life came crumbling down around me. Growing lightheaded from the anxiety, I squeezed my eyes shut, unable to bear it any longer, when the deep groan of a door opening echoed through the forest.
Ooh. It would seem you are not aware whose house you're trying to break into. Welcome to my domain. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I'm the demon's chosen servant. The world
went silent, like time had come to a stop. No one could manage to say a word, only stare at the man who had appeared from within the mansion.
Surely you know what this place is called.
Beneath the dazzling midday sun, he had bone-chillingly alabaster skin and long, nearly translucently pale hair.
So surely you came prepared for whatever you would find. What the fuck is going on, though? She found people to raid his house? TLDR, she didn't want to get punished for something she didn't do, so she was like,
there's a mansion with a bunch of fucking loot in it and furniture. Please don't do bad things to me.
And so that's what we're doing.
And his eyes.
Whoa.
We're like two blazing infernos staring out across the mob.
A demon.
Someone muttered, probably unconsciously. He did, indeed, look like something not of this world.
It's a demon. The rumors about this place were true. A cursed demon lives there.
Demon? Him? Michelle? No, he's not cursed.
Indeed, I am cursed. Whoa, cool PNG, whoa! The witch's curse is real. I've inherited it in its entirety, as well as her purpose. It's an emo! Oh god. A witch, a demon, a spirit impure, gaze upon my alabaster skin and my dark soul. Call me whatever you wish, for the truth shall not change. I carry within me an eternal curse. Behold my flesh, pale as the moon. Behold my soul, dark as the night. No red blood, blah 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 blah. No red blood flows beneath his skin as it does yours. Behold my hair, utterly devoid of color, offered up to the devil as part of our pact. He made a pact with the devil. The devil went, damn, can I get your hair color? That's kinda... Jesus, this dude, I know, he's kinda... Like, he's, like... He wasn't meant to be this edgy, but he just said a line that was, like, extremely edgy, and I just gave him the fucking voice because it just... I just had to. A curse of edginess. Ugh. Behold these crimson eyes. A symbol of the lifeblood spilt at my hands. I shall bring calamity upon you as the witch of legend. Never-ending famine, plague, catastrophe, suffering for generations. Until the moment of your deaths, you shall regret ever coming near this place. No, have mercy. We were just... It was that woman. She brought us here, tempted us with promises of wealth, deceived us, told us to pillage this house. We're innocent.
Amadea.
Please, have mercy on us. Give her to me, then, as an offering. Absolutely. She's yours. Torture her however you please. Whoa, hey, that's what's on your mind. That's not what's on his... You expose yourself, boy. I have one more condition. Fear me, I want gray. You never come near this house again. If you so much as consider it, you will all die by my curse. I swear it. We won't return. Run! Get out of here! Okay, bye.
Without so much as a glance back, the villagers scrambled into the forest, and Amadea, the man who had rescued me that night, went right along with them. Is there kindness in the world? I wasn't sure what to think anymore.
No properties? You wish, huh? Exposed. Don't think I'm helping you.
His voice rained down on me, but I couldn't lift my head. There was such a gaping void in my chest. I had no idea what questions I should be asking anymore. What I should be angry about. What I should be sad about. Not even the first clue.
Look at me. Look at me, Giselle. Oh, tell me, is it true you returned to the mansion to plunder it? That you brought those men here to rob me of my valuables? You would dare consider letting them steal rather my MCR collection? Fuck you, dude. Do you know how long it took me to order all of those? Answer me, Giselle. You know I love all my band. You know I love 303 more than anything.
Yes, it's true.
Oh no, he's hot. You think so? You're valid.
I persuaded them to steal from you
About 5 minutes to order it all on Amazon? I mean... Oh damn, this guy's busting out his bathrobe, yeah! Oh damn. Are you really so desperate for money that you resort to looting? Don't you understand the sentimental value of the first edition of BMTH's album? Just how low will you go? Not only did you seduce my father, not only did you go digging around for information about me, you brought a mob to this house. What the fuck, bro? And they were all armed too, what the hell? I bet his collection is all secondhand eBay gear. No, I bet it's like real, it's genuine. But he has a bunch of secondhand stuff anyway, like, you know, combat boots you get off eBay, or like, what do you call those? The fingerless sleeves that you can put on, and in fishnets too, those types. He seems to have become a bit younger though somehow. I guess in his front-facing one, he's more like godly looking, like, oh, I'm the keeper of this house. But now he's angry. Combat boots. Oh, I meant emo boots. I meant like emo goth type boots. Combat boots are different, huh? My bad. Were you trying to get me killed? Answer me, Giselle. Not even going to defend yourself? Pathetic. Your scheme failed, so you're retreating into silence? Ugh, for God's sake. You sicken me. I'm done with you. I'm done. Leave this place and never show your face here again.
As he shouted at me, and I stared into his fiery red eyes, a somewhat inappropriate thought crossed my mind. Oh, so he can get emotional like anyone else. And my heart, stripped raw and cast out to sea, finally sunk deep enough to be crushed by the pressure. Me.
What?
If you want me gone, then kill me.
Huh?
You can do that, can't you? You can use your curse to kill me, can't you? Then do it, right here. Use your power, take my life. And if you don't want to do that, stab me with your knife. Kill me, kill me, kill me!
What?
I'm done. I can't take it. I'm through with this whole world. No one will believe anything I say. No one cares one bit about how I feel. They just walk all over me, laughing. Why? Tell me, why? Why is this happening to me? I never stole anything.
What are you talking about?
I tried my best to look happy. I thought everything would work out if I could keep smiling. I believed that I would make things better. Oops, I believed that would make things better, but nothing ever got better. What did I ever do? Tell me, what did I do?
But you...
All I ever did was believe. Tried my best to survive, always to wear a smile, but if everything's going to be my fault, and I have to deal with that for the rest of my life, then I'm done. I don't want to live anymore. I don't want to live in this world anymore.
Calm down, please. I don't follow what you're saying.
Fingerless sleeves, like what Santa wears backwards? No, what Santa wears exactly, actually. Engie. Engie. Bonk. It wasn't that inappropriate of a thought, to be fair. Emo boots are combat boots, usually. Yeah, you know what I mean. I still haven't shown you a picture of mine. I had been meaning to. God, what an annoying woman. Makes me dirty my hands.
Calm down, please. I don't follow what you're saying. My understanding is that you desired money, so you brought that mob.
Look at his face! That one is a oh no, he's hot face.
And before that, you used my father.
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you the real story. You'll take your family's word over mine. You don't have any idea what I went through there. How hard it was just to keep myself together. I never wanted riches. All I wanted was a decent enough wage to allow my family to live comfortably. That's all I wanted. But that man, he used my family against me. He made me... forced me to... He raped me.
What?
Again and again. No matter how much I resisted, he wouldn't stop. Again and again. He threatened me, beat me. He cut me with a knife over and over and over again.
What? My father raped you?
No one would believe me. I did nothing wrong. You don't believe me either, do you? So I'm done. I don't want this body anymore. I don't want to live like this anymore.
Hello, Floop. We're into agony right now. How's your stream? Hello, minority.
I can't take it anymore. Help me, please. Set me free. Kill me. Kill me already. Use your curse and kill me. Kill me.
Oh, she screams.
Give me a moment. I need time to process this.
You can do it, can't you? Then kill me already. Kill me now. Kill me, damn it.
Give me time so we can talk this through. I want to hear everything from the beginning. Inside. Let's go inside and talk. The light hurts my eyes.
Damn. How stressful. Damn, all my homies sat in chat. Hug her at least, for fuck's sake. Damn.
That was a door I might have best let stay shut.
Or kiss, I don't know. Kiss her, hug her, I don't know. Fuck, she wants to die.
Not knowing the truth would have been so much easier. I wouldn't have been made to shudder in disgust, hearing about the crimes of my own family.
She's just like me. Oh no. Honey, she's been through some shit.
But if I hadn't opened that door, I would have lost everything. That day, after far too long, I finally let myself see the person in Giselle. Fuck. Giselle didn't recover for some time after I managed to get her inside. Unsure what else I could do for her, I had her sit before the fireplace and waited in silence as she sobbed. I had no idea what one was supposed to say when someone was crying. Was it normal to offer them a warm drink? I didn't know. I did know that I needed to reflect on the things she had said outside and try to make sense of them, and from there calm myself down and prepare for the conversation we were to have, as unpleasant as I was sure it was going to be. A considerable amount of time later, Giselle's sobbing drew to a stop, an oppressive silence stepping in to take its place.
Go cry it out by the fire some, I don't know, I'm too antisocial. He's just like me for real.
Oh, they are so quiet. For far longer than was comfortable, the only sound we heard was the gentle crackling of the fire. I had to say something. I knew that, but what I didn't know was how to begin. I knew nothing about having an honest, face-to-face discussion with someone about the things we were thinking and feeling.
I'm like Michelle, no clue how to help a crying person. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's hard, isn't it? But, it depends on the person. Usually, the best thing to do is just ask them what they need.
But that didn't change anything. I had to do it, even if down that road lay truths I would be happier not seeing. Giselle, could you please tell me what you did? No, what was done to you at my family's home, how you ended up coming to this mansion, and what happened after you left. I would like to know everything, from start to finish.
Will you believe what I tell you? You never so much as gave me the time of day before. And I very much doubt you'll find what I have to say agreeable. Will you still believe me, even then? Believe my word, a stranger's word, over your family or the people of the village?
I cannot yet say. I must hear what you have to say to make that decision.
I suppose that might be better than you saying you'll believe me unconditionally. True, actually.
Put your seatbelts on, everyone. The feel roller coaster is probably about to get real. Buckle in. All hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times.
Alright. Tell you everything. Just know that nothing I say is a lie.
Understood. Giselle methodically recounted her tale for me. She told me of how she accepted an offer from the Boulangers to work as an abigail to earn money for her family, of how my father, Antonin, had other plans for her, of the things he did to her. She spoke dryly, simply putting words to each event, one after the other. I had already seen how she felt deep down, though. Had heard her pained screams, which were undoubtedly genuine. I didn't think she was trying to deceive me. That was the sound of old wounds being torn open, and even I could see that. Or perhaps my own experiences were what allowed me to see it. Regardless, I had realized too late. I should have seen it sooner. She described it all mechanically to remain detached from what had happened to her. To protect herself. Of that, I had no doubts. Still, the things she told me were almost unbearable, and I had a difficult time accepting them. What was I supposed to do when I learned my father was a rapist? How was I supposed to react to that revelation? What was I supposed to think about the fact that his blood flowed through me? I repulsed myself.
Do you want all the details?
What do you mean?
Of the wounds he gave me. I still have scars from the things he did. If you don't believe me, I can show them to you.
No, that won't be necessary.
I see. That's a relief. I don't think I could have handled that right now.
I hadn't turned down her offer for her sake. I only did so because I didn't think I could take any more. I averted my ears to protect myself.
And Michelle's heart grew 3 sizes that day. He's actually listening and opening up. From a size 0.5, it was a really big grow.
From a size 0.5 was a really big grow, relatively speaking.
Oh, the size of his heart. I got you. Yeah, he had like negative heart before.
Why had I taken my mother's word, brushing aside everything Giselle had said and done? I knew good and well my mother was no longer in her right mind. So why had I thought her letter the truth? Why had I been unable to think rationally? There were, I believe, several factors. My childhood, my past, the witch's whispers, and above all, my own character, consumed with distrust for everything. I had to face it now, to open my eyes once more, to look at everything I pretended away until now. I was not completely blameless for her suffering after all. Please continue, if you will.
I left off at the point where the mistress discovered what was happening, I believe. I was sent to this mansion to atone for my sins.
Sins that she didn't even commit.
It was decided I would be sent here rather than being executed, which is what the mistress wanted. At first, I assumed it would be essentially a private prison. But in the carriage on the way here, I was given a letter.
High art sounds. Awooga. How are you?
A letter? From whom?
It didn't say, but your father was the one who ordered me here, so I guess it was him. The letter was very concise, simply explaining that there was someone already there. The Bolanche's youngest child. It didn't go into any more detail than that. Ohayo, Tanchili. Ohayo.
That's... Arts. Stop being so cute. Here's the part I'm wondering though. Oh, go on, yeah.
But it did ask me to look over you.
Do you still have the letter? You seduced my...
Oh, you seduced my husband. Okay, now off to my son with you. Yeah, she was not in her right mind at all. I think it's because the husband convinced her not to kill her immediately. Because my understanding was he still wanted her around because reasons. But I guess they just ended up deciding to send her here. Who's the artist for Fata Morgana? I don't know. I don't know, but it's pretty good. Very nice gothic style, wouldn't you say?
I don't. The coachman took it back after I finished. Thinking back on it now, that was rather strange of him to do. It was just a harmless letter.
It was anything but...
What?
It was my father who wrote that letter. He believes me to be dead, so he would have sincerely thought he was banishing you to an empty house in a remote forest.
Oh, we're gonna see the truth of why.
The writer couldn't risk leaving anything that might suggest I was still alive.
Then who?
My brother, I believe. My brother! Either Didier or George...
Didier or George's? George is George A.
But I would guess Didier.
Your brother? Why would he?
I do not know. I can't imagine why he would write such a letter, or why he would want to tell you about me.
I don't believe he had any ill intentions, at least. I mean, he asked me to look after you. That makes it sound like he's concerned about you.
Is that the Yvonne Leon? Hello, welcome in. I'm looking forward to this dev's next project. It's a murder mystery visual novel? Hello? Where you switch perspectives between the detective and murder? Oh my god, I'll come. That sounds so cool. Is it... when is the, like, release date? That seems exactly up my alley. What the fuck? That's super interesting. How are you, by the way, Vaughn?
And why doesn't he stay in contact? Why does he never respond to my letters? I sent him like a DM on Discord like 3 months ago. He didn't reply. I offered to like give him nitro, but it's a bit late to suddenly start being concerned. No, never mind that now. Please tell me the rest.
Alright.
Giselle resumed her story from the day she fled the mansion, terrified by my behavior. She seemed to be putting a bit more emotion in her tone of voice now, perhaps because she could see I was more interested in this part. There was a deep sadness on her face as she described that night in the rain, listening to the thunder, when she gave up on living. And I knew I had caused it. Fuck. She then told me of the time she spent in the nearby village. How, at first, life had seemed so wonderful, but in time it had come crumbling down, just like every other part of her life, apparently. Naturally, she wouldn't be here to tell me this if nothing had happened there. Once she was through with her tale, Giselle let out a long, heavy sigh, as though she had been holding it in for some time. Literally your whole life, girl. You've been holding in your whole life. I thought I could hear just a faint trembling in the air she exhaled.
That is everything. Do you believe me? If you don't, if you still think I'm deceiving you, then I won't argue with you. That's fine. If that's the case, please just kill me.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
Right now it's just called M. They don't have a full name yet and no release date. Here's the trailer if you want to show. Yes, sir. Oh. Oops, oops, oops. I didn't mean to play that. Holy shit. Nice, 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 nice. Thank you, Vaughn. I know I wasn't very open to anything you said, but if that day, when I found you in my room, you had told me I was mistaken, that the sin belonged to my father, it might not have turned out like this.
The knife.
What?
You were holding a knife.
Oh, fuck.
I can't handle blades anymore. Ever since what happened, they scare me to death. Just the sight of one in someone's hand. And I start thinking they're going to use it on me. I can't help it. I start shaking under. Mama, 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 mama. I'm going to take a sip.
Let's go. Nice emote.
I start shaking uncontrollably, growing faint of breath. The world goes white. I can't even form words. There's nothing I can do.
Now I finally see. She was grimacing in pain. The day the package arrived when you knocked my hand away.
Because I was scared. Because it reminded me of that time.
I'd assumed she was simply jumpy for my guilty conscience. Fuck, she has sexual trauma. I didn't know. The edgy, oh fuck, is the best part of this whole thing. I love it. It's very like, it's such a unique feeling. I felt nauseous realizing I had been pouring a constant stream of salt onto her unmendable wounds. God, what a damned fool I was.
Why did you get so upset at me? Why did you have to point a knife at me?
I didn't want you snooping. I have some things in my room. I mean, if you didn't mean to sell information about me... Oh, oops. If you meant to sell information about me, I thought I had to do anything in my power to stop you.
I'm still not convinced it was necessary. I was unarmed. I couldn't fight back. You didn't need a knife. I have nothing left anymore, so I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel. You're a jerk.
Oh, fuck.
What you did was inexcusable. You may not have hurt me physically, but you still hurt me. Humans are frail creatures. They wound easily. Apologize.
What?
Apologize to me. I said apologize.
I'm sorry.
Again, put your heart into it. Convince me you mean it.
I'm sorry.
Again, once more. Get down on your knees and shout it from your gut.
I am so very sorry. Fuck. Was that a laugh?
Jeez, you're such a strange man.
Strange? You told me to do it.
Nothing's going like I thought it would. I figured even if we talked, you would just deny everything I said. I didn't think you'd actually listen to me. But you did. You listened and you looked quite distressed by what you heard.
I looked distressed?
Oh yes, you sure did. I wish I'd had a mirror to show you.
Fuck.
I'm sure you didn't want to believe what I said, but you didn't want to accuse me of lying. You faced up to the truth, and you apologized. I seem to have had the wrong impression of you as well. I didn't try to see you for who you were, instead letting myself believe you were someone to be afraid of.
Damn, she bounced back quick.
Reminded me of all the snopingas.
Oh. I don't know what that is.
To be honest, I didn't like you very much.
The feeling was mutual. But for some reason, I don't feel that way now.
Is it guilt?
I need to apologize to you too.
Apologize for what?
I let the villagers here. I almost sold my soul to the devil. I tried to sell you out to save myself. And for that, I am truly sorry.
I don't understand.
Oh yeah, I know Pingus. I didn't know the prefix snow was behind it.
What? Do I need to get down on my knees too?
No, that's not what I meant. The blame falls on the village for falsely accusing you of stealing. You're a convenient scapegoat for the real thieves. They plan to take advantage of you from that Amadei was probably in on it as well. To get back at you for rejecting his proposal. True, actually. Maybe he was just like salty. Plus, giving the village a single target to let out their frustrations on would, in a way, help unify them. He used you to meet that end. In order to escape from their trap, you told them about me. But this was after I had threatened you, causing you to flee from this place. You have nothing to apologize for.
Still, I still feel really bad about it. So, I'm sorry anyway.
You're unexpectedly stubborn.
But now that we both apologize to each other, we can call everything square.
Square?
Square. We're both in the wrong. That's what I mean by that, dumbass. So we apologized, and we forgave each other.
She gave a little smile, but all I could do was stare at her, brow furrowed in perplexity, like I was looking at some bizarre fantasyland creature. The weight of our crimes was not equal. What I had done to her was so very much worse. Furthermore, I am Antonine's son. His blood flows through me. Can you honestly say you don't find me revolting? Excuse me, that you're willing to forgive me for that? I didn't think I would be able to. If I were her, my grudge would extend to all my family, everyone I'd ever come in contact with.
I can.
Huh?
Although, you don't need forgiveness for being his son. Being related to someone doesn't make you responsible for their sins. It wouldn't be fair to blame you for that.
You're curious.
What? Curious? About what?
No, not that curious. You're a strange creature. La criatura.
I'm human, you know.
Yes, I know you're human. You don't know the meme, the La Creatura meme? I'm making a reference. You're making me lightheaded.
Is it a medical emergency?
That's quite the leap in logic.
You know, I was at my lowest just a little bit ago, and now I'm laughing again. It's odd. I never expected I would recover at all.
I was just as surprised at her.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes you be like at your lowest low, and then like later you'll be like, damn, I'm fine. Why does Michelle sound like that? Because like he said one edgy line, like purely just one, and it was like it was some chunibyo, chunibyo, it was some chuny shit, you know.
And so I gave him a voice where he was like, "'Cause his room's dark and he doesn't let any women in his room, and his whole house is dark, and you would think that he'd have like posters in his wall of like MCR and Bring Me the Horizon and like 303 even, and you can be sure that he has like all the albums and stuff. He's been in this house for like 10 years. Also, he's like a giga chad, and he's got that Sigma grind set
Just before a scary thing, and then it turns out to be not scary. Yeah.
I was just as surprised as her. She had been through hell, and she had more than enough reason to despise me, to shower me with vitriol, but instead she was smiling. And even more unexpected was the fact that I was I said that right. Was the fact that I felt relieved to see it. Oh, she likes me. Whoa, there I am.
Really, I truly wished I had gotten to know him sooner. Yes, I had fled from the mansion in fear of him, but maybe if I'd just a little more courage, enough to tell him the truth, maybe he would have listened. I'd let my initial impression of him solidify too quickly. I convinced myself he was insensitive and perpetually expressionless, save for the Arctic stare. But the man standing before me did experience sadness, pain, distress. Or, at the very least, he appeared to, from where I was standing. Michelle was, just like me, an ordinary person. That said, there was still plenty I didn't know. I was still lacking explanations for much of his behavior. Would you mind telling me about yourself now? I'd like to get to know you better. I told you all my trauma. Now please tell me, like, your last name. What are you doing here in this mansion, all alone? Why do you call yourself cursed? I told you everything. It's only fair you do the same.
Well, he doesn't have to.
I have no interest in using your information for anything. I have no reason to. Are you going to keep pushing the master and servant line? Do you still think I have no need to know?
Be quiet, for the love of God, stop talking already. You always pick the worst time. What?
Excuse me, what do you mean I always pick the worst time?
No, I wasn't.
Unbelievable. Just when I was starting to think you might actually be a decent human being, then you go and spout this.
No, Giselle, I wasn't talking to you.
Who else could it have been?
I was, talking to, I have a condition that forces me to vocalize objections to my own thoughts. Fuck, I've got skits. What a sigma.
You know, that's just about as convincing as my allergic to people excuse.
Sorry.
Weirdo. What crosses did he bear? What secrets did he keep? Maybe the truth was far beyond my reckoning.
Condition, he says, SMH. Maybe he does have, like, the witch's curse, quote, quote, and it's just, like, hallucinations. Not hallucinations, but, like, vocalized ones. Verbal hallucinations.
And if it was, even if he did, please, tell me everything. No matter what you say, I won't doubt your words. I will trust you, and I'm sure I can accept anything you say. Please, if you don't put it into words, I have nothing to work with.
Okay. Where should I start, though?
How about the curse, then? Are you actually cursed?
That's a difficult question. I cannot, for example, take someone's life with my curse, nor can I bring about disaster. I don't have any magical powers like that. God, I wish, though.
So, what you said outside was a bluff, then?
It was just a way to chase the villagers away.
Well, you certainly put on a convincing performance. So you can't actually curse anyone, huh?
Regardless, I am human. Nothing more, nothing less. At least, I consider myself one. Others would disagree. And the reason for that has to do with my body.
Your skin, hair, and eye color, right?
Duh.
Nice flashback for that.
Seeing Michelle under the sun, he certainly wasn't what Seeing Michelle under the sun, he certainly wasn't what most people would consider normal. Awe-inspiring, in fact.
Giving birth to me.
It broke my mother. No, I drove her mad. Not only do I appear inhuman, I'm oversensitive to sunlight. My mans hasn't discovered, what do you call it? Albinism. With a little light through the window, while a little light through the window isn't much of a problem, I can't be outside, directly under the sun, for more than a couple hours. When she realized I couldn't go out into the sun, my mother started thinking I was possessed by a demon. So she banished me to this mansion until my curse was broken. That was 10 years ago. Fuck. He's 10? I'm kidding.
Just because you look different from them.
The family's reputation was at stake too. I bleached my hair to scare people away. Very effective, by the way. It helped me 5 times at this point. Villagers have been like coming up to my house. I just scare them with a little ooh, I'm cursed. Being albino makes you cursed? Boy, wait till you watch a Japanese anime that— oh yeah, there's so many white-haired anime boys. Zamthony? What? Why are you crying? Is it because— what, did I say something? If other noble houses realized they were giving refuge to an unholy creature like myself, it would destroy the Bolingers. You saw how the villagers reacted. They called me a demon when they saw me.
I suspect the rumors about the mansion played a part in that. If nobody thought the house was cursed, they wouldn't have.
I'm sure you were afraid as well. You saw me and thought I was not of this world, that I looked like a demon, right? Did you also think like I was like cool, like a cool demon?
I thought you looked like an angel.
What?
I at least thought you looked more like an angel than a demon. It never once crossed my mind that you might be evil.
Oh, am I like a fallen angel? Am I like Sephiroth? Fuck. Oh, that would be so cool. Do you think I'm Sephiroth?
But I understand your situation now. Because of your appearance, you've lived all alone in this dark mansion for 10 years.
It was never really an inconvenience. The feels got in the eye, I bet. They bring me all the supplies I need.
You big liar.
Aw,
Have you never considered running away?
that's not an option.
Because of the sun?
No, I could move during the night if I really wanted to. I'm being watched to ensure I don't leave.
Watched?
They can't allow anyone to find out I'm alive, particularly at the Boulanger estate. If I were to run and they were to find out, I would probably be killed. If only I didn't stand out so much, I might be able to stay out of sight easier. But fuck, I've got edgy white hair, but also I had been holding on to a little hope. I think. Hope that I might be able to return someday. I have all but given up that hope now, though. Not that I ever had enough willpower to really fight for it.
I see.
You don't need to worry about pitying me either. Oh, don't pity me. It's long since become normal to me. I'm used to it. Ugh.
That's not something that should ever become normal. So, what was that really a moment ago? You don't actually have a condition that makes you argue with yourself, do you?
Don't return. Your parents suck. Yeah, his parents do actually suck ass. Both of them. I wish he would find a better— I guess this is good enough for him, huh?
Please tell me.
You don't have to believe me. In fact, I doubt you will. You're free to think I'm completely mad.
Don't worry. I want to know.
I can hear the witch's voice.
The witch's voice?
It started when I first arrived at the mansion. No one else can hear it either.
Like I said, it sounds crazy.
Not at all. I said I would trust you, so I believe you. Maybe he's not well. maybe he needs meds. Yeah, that has to be it. he's coping. 10 years all alone in one place, and you're bound to start hearing things. He seems like a delicate person too. Thinking about it like that, I'm starting to feel really sorry for him. Oof.
Do I want to know what you're thinking?
I'm here for you.
Fake ass.
Huh?
I've made up my mind. I'm going to stay here with you.
No, she's real.
Wait, what?
Don't worry. I'll shout so loud you won't be able to hear that silly witch's voice anymore.
Will you now?
If you hear it again, let me know. Understood? You don't have to be afraid.
I never said I was...
Whenever you hear it, I'll be there with you, holding your hand. Well, we kind of took the extremely long route, but there you have it. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Master.
Master?
Now, where should we begin? I know, supper. Are you hungry? What should I make?
Slow down, please.
What is it? If there's something you'd like, I'm happy to accommodate.
You actually intend to stay here again? After what happened last time?
Because of what happened. Because of that, we're finally able to see past each other's surface. I want us to try again, from the beginning. And this time, actually try to be considerate of one another's feelings. That's a promise, Master.
Alright.
I can stay here, right?
I don't mind.
She feels sorry for him. The Sigma can't handle it.
Yeah, you can stay, Master.
I'm glad to hear it.
Say,
Yes, Master.
if you ever want something from me, could I please ask you to put it into words? I don't have much faith in my ability to pick up on things.
True, same.
Got it. Then here's something to start with. What do you say we open some of these windows?
Open the windows?
Yeah, we don't have to if you think... Take a sip of water. Yeah, we don't have to if you think it'll cause you problems. But it would be nice to get a little light in here. I'd like to put an end to this house being a dark, closed-off cave.
By the way, another thought. This place could get crowded if everyone would get punished by seeing... by being sent here by his parents.
Banish the child.
Oh, we only have one mansion. Banish him to the same mansion. I don't want to kill him, but banish him.
I wasn't the one who barred the windows.
You weren't.
They were like that when I arrived. Made it seem like a very appropriate place to lock me away.
Oh,
Well, I'm sensitive to light, yes, as I mentioned. A little sun through the window shouldn't cause any problems. Excuse me.
Send them to the banish house or the shadow realm.
alright then. Can I ask you to help me open them? Let's both lighten this place up. Yay! They're working together and interacting finally. After a few moments of silence, Michelle gave me a curt nod. While we couldn't do anything about the windows that had been boarded up, the two of us forced open the ones that were just covered by rusted-over shutters. When we got the first one open, a beautiful stream of light like nothing I had ever seen before. Whee! Pierced my eyes and made me blind, flooded into the dark mansion's halls. I had assumed that spring would never come. All we had to do was talk to each other, listen to each other, and everything else would fall into place. But it was that first step that was so hard, so much harder than either of us had expected.
Everything is going really well. Everything's going really well. Fuck.
And now that that ice was melting, we had to treasure that. For as little as it'll last, I know this fucking story. We had to treasure the time that we had. It's going to change. It might not have seemed like much to someone else, but to us, it was a huge accomplishment. Zam!
What is this scene?
This time, it'll all work out. It has to. I had all the confidence in the world when we were together, but now that I'm alone, in the dark, in the absolute silence of the night, I'm starting to get anxious again. Starting to feel like something bad is going to happen. Couldn't be this game, right? Like I'm going to mess something up again. We took a big step today, and I know I have to keep it together, to keep thinking positive.
Oh, my thought. Pillager villagers come back. Ooh, they come back and ransack. I don't know, maybe. Because they... Maybe, I'm not sure. The goods you're after, Giselle, are not cheap. Understand? Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the woman hath committed 3 sins. She has lied, she has stolen, and she has betrayed her fellow man.
It's alright. It's okay. There's nothing to be afraid of, Giselle. Whatever happens, you have to hold fast to your faith in the goodness of others. You have no reason to tremble. Yes, come in. That's odd. I don't think I was hearing things.
Don't jump scare me.
There's no one there. What was that about? Oh, a glass. It's wine. And it's so warm. I guess he had heated it on the fire for me?
Warm wine? I guess so.
Oh, you could have at least said hi. I have a feeling this is going to work out.
Oh, they're happy. He gave her a little wine glass.
Unless...
Chains. Oh, it's her, but now. Her in the current. Wine, right? Yeah, a weird one. This wine is really metallic. I don't know who this is.
The light shining in through the windows is swallowed whole by the darkness, as if to say our time together never actually existed.
We saw it though. Oh, it's Michelle, right? Together, we watched the light crack open the darkness. I'm begging you, please remember. Please find yourself. Please, Giselle. Don't let the things you felt, the warmth that fell over us, remain lost to you.
I might have seen it. Oh, seen that most beautiful light.
I'm also changing her voice because I feel like I did that last time. Giselle.
But are these truly my memories? Could they not be someone else's tale, like all the others we have seen so far? She was so bright and energetic, and I am neither of those. Besides, the maid needs not a tale of her own.
This is not a story. These are memories. Mine and your memories. No one else's. It was all very much real. As were the kinder, happier days that came next. Really? Kinder, happier days that came next? For real?
Kinder, happier days. Those words create a strange warmness within my chest. But at the same time, they make me indescribably anxious. Is there really happiness to be found down that road?
Even if our past doesn't lead to happiness, it couldn't be worse than where we are now. Come, Giselle. To the spring that made us more than just strangers. Oh, it's like when you see your younger self. Couldn't be me now. No, that's not me. Can't be me. That's not me. Oh, I think this is a good stopping point. Maybe.
Master,
Let's just see what happens.
come on, get up. Up with you. Master!
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
See? What did I tell you? It's so much nicer in here with the little light.
Oh, this is that scene. Before we knew who this girl was, it showed us this scene. Before we knew who either of them were, actually. Morning.
Wait a sec. Don't you hide under your bedspread. Get out of there.
I'm fine with my room staying dark. What's she even doing in here?
Oh, but Master, you agreed that I could open the windows.
I did, yes.
Don't worry.
Oh, sorry, I didn't look at the PNG at first. I thought it was more than what she was doing right now. Oh, it almost gave me a booby jump scare. I was about to say.
Don't worry, I've put curtains up. If it gets too bright, you can draw them. Mornings take the best parts of being outside and squeeze them all into the same few hours. You don't have to go outside in the sunlight for it either. Just listen to all the wonderful sounds. The joyous songs of the birds, the swaying of the trees, the rustling of leaves. Am I being as pushy as I feel right now?
Kind of. Booby. Michelle about to get a booby jump scare. Like I know that this PNG was a thing, but I looked down here and the white kind of blended together and I was like, oh wait, that's not allowed. But you wouldn't be you if you weren't, so for now, I won't get on you about it. Also, now that I know your real intentions, no, never mind.
I completely misjudged you. You're the exact opposite of what I thought you were.
What did you think of me?
Let's see. I thought you were cold and cruel, heartless and incomprehensible.
Oh,
But I'm beginning to get a better idea. You try to put on airs, but you're really rather childish. You have a short temper, but it can be surprisingly playful. What else? You have a pretty difficult personality, too.
there's not a single good trait on that list.
Now, hear me out here. That's not everything. You gave me a chance to talk, and you listened intently.
Ooh.
You can be kind of nice, too.
Wow, he's in. Yeah. God just goes on a slander spree. Yeah.
Well, you're stinky, your room sucks, there's food everywhere, you never shower, which is weird. We agreed that we would live together, not just in the same house, so we've got plenty of time to add more to that list. And I hope you can make your own list about me, too. This is just the beginning, after all. We've got a long, long time ahead of us. Plenty enough to get to know each other, no?
Oh.
Let's not waste any time, then. What do you say we do something today that we haven't been able to before? Where should we begin? Oh, I know! We can get this place cleaned up.
You want to clean?
Now that there's some actual light in here, we can see all sorts of things we'd probably rather not. Like that dead rat in the corner. Like dust. All over the place.
My vision was still slightly unfocused. Same. Having not completely escaped from Morpheus's embrace. Oh, edgelord, what the fuck?
Hi Till, welcome in.
He doesn't shower and he still likes him. And she still likes him. He's so in. What can I say? She said it. But I could see well enough to catch her smiling brightly. It was the first time I had gotten a good look at her in the light. I could see facial features I'd missed during yesterday's commotion. And those glittering eyes. Not even a trace of the tribulation she'd endured.
Not even a trace of the tribulation she had endured tainted her pure jade eyes.
Refers to sleep as Morpheus' embrace. That's why I gave him the fucking edgy voice. Who does that?
Hey babe, I woke up from Morpheus's embrace. I released my grasp. I'm awake. What's up? She's surprisingly good looking.
Yeah, she's fucking pretty, bro. Look at her. You're in it, bro. Look at this. You're in it.
I'm clearly not myself right now.
Is something the matter, Master? I know. You're still half asleep, aren't you? I guess I'm just going to have to throw my best bucket of water on you.
What is a best bucket of water? I'm awake. I'm awake.
Is there something on my face then?
Just far too amusing a sight to wake up to. I woke up from Morpheus's embrace to jump into yours. Oh.
Amusing? Oh, just get out of bed already.
What a noisy morning.
Teehee, teehee, teehee. They're closer. I got my first decent look at Michelle's face under the light that morning, watching him stifle a yawn as he crawled out of bed. All the little details I hadn't been able to pick up on in the darkness. His expressions, mannerisms, and the way he looked at me. I could see I can't say facial features. I could see facial features I had missed out during. I could see
Let me take another sip of water. He's so dense. I'm also dense. But he's incredibly dense. Like, I thought I was bad. Nah, I'm so pretty bad.
I could see facial features I'd missed during yesterday's commotion, and those vivid, all-consuming red eyes. I was probably, no, almost certainly, making a really dumb face at him. Is it just me? Or is he kind of, no, very pretty? How could I... Oh no, he's hot! How could I not have noticed until now? Oh jeez, wow, I can't look him in the eyes. Yes, what can I do for you?
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, looking at his eye bags. I don't know if those are there before, but damn.
What? No.
Huh?
Hair monster!
Excuse me?
No, your hair. It's really long. Yes, that's it. Way too long.
Oh, is that any way for a servant to speak to her master? I'm just kidding. I don't have any interest in holding your status against you anymore.
I was about to type that. Mans is a walking carpet. I'm glad we all have the same brain.
I see. It's really hard to tell if he's joking or not. He's just like me for real.
So, about that cleaning, may I wash my face first? Oh, you're asking me for permission? Why?
Hi rival, welcome in. What the fuck? He looks like that. earlier in Oo's chat, I think it was Booney who said, like, cause Ooh had a pretty anime girl on his screen, and they were talking about arts at the same time, and then they typed in, wait, that's arts? What the fuck? Arts looks like that? He's literally a Tumblr sexy man. I'm surprised that I never encountered this man in my whole life on Tumblr. You're right. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Keep scrolling, that's me. One brain cell shared by the whole chat. True, it's like that here. Zamars really is cute. Oops. Oh no, what happened to him?
What? You're going help?
As I just said, I'm not gonna act like I'm superior to you. As I just said, I'm not gonna act like I'm superior to you anymore. What are you snickering about?
I can't help it. I'm happy.
If my hair really does bother you, you can cut it.
Huh? I can cut it? Oh, of course. I'll give you the best haircut you've ever had. Oh, but I should warn you, you'll want to stay perfectly still. I'm a monster. Damn, I destroyed this haircut. I'm a monster with a pair of scissors. My sister. Ooh, my sister always said yours.
This line is so out of place.
Damn, I destroyed that chicken, wouldn't you say? My sister always said you were as likely to lose an ear as you were your hair whenever I cut it.
You stay away from me!
Aww. Can't wait to see this guy's fade. Oh, he about to look clean as fuck.
I was shocked at how much more comfortable I felt around her, only one day following our opening up to each other.
Mom said it's my turn on the brain cell. Okay, Rival, what's your thought? What's your thought of the day? We'll all share it.
Maybe this was normal, and I had simply never felt it before. I didn't know. I thought it would take years of work to get close enough to someone to be able to have a conversation without picking apart every little detail. But here it was a day later, already there.
Yeah, same.
Was that usually how it worked? Did people normally get close and draw apart so freely? I didn't find it unpleasant to have someone else around. It was a strange feeling. All that friction had dissipated in an instant, and it was like we had known each other for years. Though not entirely willingly, we began sharing meals, something I had always done by myself.
My thought is get back in my cozy warm bed. Oh, yeah, I could go in my cozy warm bed. True. Good thought. It is about that time, huh? Yeah, we've been going for a little bit. It's 12:20? No, it's not. I started at 10:30. It's 12:50. Oh no. Well, we can wait. I know how to do it. I put this in here for a reason. It's 12:55. Okay, I gotta go to sleep. I'm going to save it. But next time, funny enough, next time we'll be happy. You can quote me on that. You can quote me on that, and then the next one is going to be something absolutely atrocious, worse than all 5 of the things that I said combined. Hopefully not. Hopefully they just have a good time and relive their memories and everything is okay. Do 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 do. Let me Yoop. Quit the game and then put it here and then yeah. Cool. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad I could end it on a happy note this time. Last time it was a little rough. Hey yo, we undegenifying the sleep time? Yeah! I'm sleeping at 2 nowadays, which is crazy. I can't believe I've improved because I play Final Fantasy in the morning. Let's see. No one is streaming the House in Fata Morgana. Especially not at 12:57 a.m. it seems. Happy ending, let's go! Let's fucking get it! Someone I haven't really interacted with, Angler. They're playing Splatoon 3. Let's go, they're bisexual? Didn't know that. They are a luchador anglerfish. Anglerfish themed luchador VTuber. And their quip thing is Helucha, which is pretty catchy if you ask me. Yoop. Yoop. Splatoon 3 launch, it seems. It's out, apparently. Cool. Thank you, Slime Great, as always. Thank you for being here. Of course, of course. Let's see. Anything on the agenda for today? Anything on your agenda? Let me think. I think next Tuesday is something different. Next Thursday is Fata Morgana. Oops, just kidding. Next Thursday. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next Thursday is an iffy. Because next Thursday I'm playing Mario Party with, Cole and Atlas and Floop. And it'll be on Cole's stream. Because I'm a little pussy and I admit it to wholly admit I just didn't feel like I had the expertise. And since they had done it before, I was like, okay, that makes sense for them to host it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the happy, non-tragic stream. It was a little bit, in the beginning. It had us in the first half, but the second half, we're okay. They're getting better. I can't believe nature's finally healing. I hope you have a great night too, though. Let me go ahead and type in the command. What else? Yeah, I guess that's it. I hope you rest well. Have a great rest of your night or day. Nothing much to share for now. Maybe next time. Thanks for the stream. Wow, I missed hearing that. Thank you, Arts. Thanks for streaming. Thank you, Meryl. Thank you, everyone. Boop. Thank you. Tee.